Oh! I'm Ian Alvidrez, and this is the last 2 questions. Oh! There's nobody funny in orchestra.
You want a popsicle?
What the?
Who's Malcolm?
So the camera. It is.
Save the whales.
I'm here with
Carson Britt.
Malcolm Harrison.
Mitchell Sank.
Aiden Grazia.
Michael Politico.
Stacy Grimaldi.
Evan.
and
Nick.
Pierce Baldacci.
Peter Perino.
Peter Perino. Peter Perino, how are you planning on wasting your summer, and why?
I'm ready to kick back, relax, and
Stare at my TV all summer.
I'm just ready to sit back, relax, and
Chill.
Carson Britt, how are you planning on wasting your summer?
With my friends.
Malcolm Harrison, how are you planning on wasting your summer?
I'm just gonna work a lot.
Why?
Honestly, I'm just trying to make money.
I got the bag, tell a friend.
I'm just gonna sleep.
Just sleeping and working.
Hibernating.
You're gonna hibernate,
Yes, during the summer.
but you're also gonna work.
Yes.
How does that work in tandem with each other?
It's like shifts, you know? You do a shift of hibernating and then a shift of work.
Life advice with Malcolm. Malcolm says it's all about that healthy balance.
Mitchell Sink, how are you planning on wasting your summer, and why?
Oh, I will be sleeping a lot because that's what summer's for. You have to sleep in and enjoy life for a while during the summer. This summer, I'll be sleeping in.
Aiden Grazia, how are you planning on wasting this summer, and why?
All right, so I'm gonna be playing a lot of basketball.
Like boom, I put it in the hoop like slam.
And Julie suffered an injury this weekend from Rustum.
I see you stole his crutches.
Yes, I did. I'm not actually crippled.
Michael Polifko, how are you planning on wasting your summer?
definitely gonna just chill out on the couch and veg and play some Super Smash Bros on my Switch and
Get my girlfriend to bring me some chili cheese Fritos.
So you're going to solidify gender roles?
Yes.
Stacy Grimaldi, how are you planning on wasting this summer?
with you.
And can you feel the love tonight?
Evan and Nick, how are you guys planning on wasting your summer, and why?
Hydrating and to stay healthy.
Pierce Baldacci. Oh, hello. How are you planning on wasting your summer?
Probably by working for Mr. Field.
Why is that a waste?
Because Mr. Field bullies me and fired me last year.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Second question. What have you learned this year?
I learned you give good hugs.
What have you learned this year?
I learned that I need to do my work more, and I'm definitely gonna miss the people in my grade and everyone in the school.
Are you gonna miss me?
Ian, I'm gonna miss you the most.
What have you learned this year?
You know, I learned a lot in the academic department, but I also learned a lot of life lessons. I think Mr. Meyer, he's a really good guy, and he just taught me to stay true to myself, and I'll miss him.
What have you learned this year?
What have you learned this year?
I'm asking the questions here.
Second question, what have you learned this year?
Oh, I have learned, what have you learned this year?
I can say confidently, absolutely nothing.
What have you learned this year? What have you learned this year, aside from solidifying gender roles?
I have learned that the Snoopy Buck inflation in Miss Viswanath's class has actually increased exponentially,
And I also found out that I really don't like high school.
So you're leaving.
That's right. Today's my last day. I'm ready to...
What better time to leave? Now, bye. What have you learned this year?
That's a great question. You'll have to ask Miss Lee, because I can't remember. So,
Miss Lee, what have you guys learned this year?
Pass.
Nick?
I learned how to clean up Hibble's mess in the Poconos. When he threw.
I spilled a lot of chips. I spilled a lot of chips in the household. Cut the camera.
Don't cough in my face.
Look, I got a popsicle. It's all as well. That show up?
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down. Letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was, 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 same as it ever was. Water dissolving and water removing. There is water at the bottom